Left my old job in the Air Force, working for the men every night and day. And I never thought I'd be on YouTube, doing all these things I do every day. Big Lego keep on chilling, I'm gonna keep on building. Building, building, building on my Lego. Building, building, building on my Lego. Do 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 do. Oh, peeps, this is so hot. I don't know how people wear these things. This is what happens when you have women in your house. There's just, there's hair around. They're probably gonna be mad when they see this. They'll get over it. What's up, peeps? It's me, boy MC. We are on the final book of the Rivendell set. And I looked the other day. This is crazy. The third book of this set is almost, sorry. It's not more pages. It's almost as many pages as books 1 and 2 combined. Which is a lot. It is like, I'd have to go do the math again, but it was like, I think it was like 330 pages of the first 2 books, and this is like 320 pages for this third book. It's a lot of pieces. So I'm just gonna take my time with it, and as I said in the previous episodes, if we end up having a bunch of episodes as a result, that's fine. We'll just put them out more frequently, so we're not watching Rivendell for the next 6 months. Not that I would mind, but I'm sure folks would get bored with the same set over and over and over. So, yeah, here we are. I gotta say, peeps, today reminded me why I gotta stick with routine. I'll say, one of the things that I struggled with when I first got out of the Air Force was I had no routine anymore. I had spent 20 years with some sort of routine. Now it changed depending on my level of responsibilities and just whatever I had going on in life at the time. But ultimately, I had a solid routine for 20 years, and then I had nothing. I didn't have anything that I had to do anymore, and that kind of messed me up. And it wasn't until I went through a period of struggle, and I finally made the decision that, hey, I'm going to do something. I'm going to, which ended up initially just being exercise, because I'd stopped doing a lot of things. I stopped working out. I stopped, obviously going to a job. I stopped having things to do. And in here, a lot of it was having a purpose, and then ultimately I got doing this. I was already doing it, but just sort of on and off, not regular, and obviously I didn't have the channel, and so having a thing to do daily, having a routine, having a purpose was crucial for me getting myself mentally out of a lot of my funk and back on I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but just back to a sense of normalcy, I guess, is really the main thought. And today, so typically on a normal day these days, I get up, I get my daughter off to school, and then I go work out. I gotta get it out of the way. I gotta go work out and do that. That's my daily routine. And today, my daughter had an event at her school, for Veterans Day, and all the veterans were asked to come out and have breakfast, and the kids sang, and they had the band come out and perform, and it was very, very nice. But it was early, not crazy early, but you know, it was a little earlier in the morning, and as a result, I had to skip my workout. Now I did come home later and do it, but I did skip it initially so that I could attend that event. And that's, you know, I said to somebody just yesterday, as a matter of fact, one of my favorite parts about being retired is I don't have any crazy obligations anymore. Nothing is preventing me from attending my children's life events. And I missed a lot of them over the years due to my, you know, work obligations. There's nothing preventing me from those now other than me. So if I have almost no reason to say no anymore. In fact, I want to say yes as much as possible. Again, there's occasionally times where things come up, but for the most part, I'm doing it all. I'm going to whatever they got going because I don't want to miss stuff anymore. So that being said, I you know, I'm glad I went this morning and I got to see her perform and see her amazing talent on display. But it threw me off. It threw me off because you know, I did that, and I came home and I did my run, and I am so exhausted. Like, just being around all those people initially was a little bit tough. I'm not used to being around that many people these days. But also it was not my normal routine. So I was just a bit of this, you know. I think it's probably coming through in my inability to have a normal speech pattern right now. But I'm good, peeps. I'm gonna sit here and work, and hopefully we can get some. I went ahead and pulled out the next section of bags, and hope to knock out a few of them today. So, hope you guys enjoyed my little Tina Turner routine, and I can't resist being a goofball, you know. Plus, I told you I'm tired, so I needed something to pump me up a little bit and get me going. So, anywho, peeps, in the words of me, let's just build. Wow, that was a surprisingly fast and easy section to build, which tells me future sections are probably going to be more difficult. Future sections are probably going to be more difficult. That's all good, peeps. I'm excited. These are some big old base plates. And I guess they're not that big, but we're going to hammer these down. Yep. This section is 2 bags. So, yep. Gonna be a little bit more work than that last section, for sure. Ooh, elf. I think this is Elrond. Ooh, he's only got unhappy faces. He doesn't have a happy face. I'll go with the less angry face. There you go. this is one of those times where I would kill for some 3D directions. Like the paper directions mostly get the job done, but like this section, because it's got ledges that you have to look over, and I don't know, it was a little difficult to follow the directions. So, but I got it. It's just not the simplest directions to follow. That's all I'm saying. 3D directions for this kind of situation are great, because then you can take the picture and rotate it around and be like, oh, okay, I see exactly where they're telling me to line it up. Whereas with these paper directions, you gotta really sit there and eyeball it and try to count studs and everything, and it can get confusing sometimes. Right, we are moving right along, peeps. Bag 26. Ooh, this has got a new floor tile, and it is included 64 times. Ooh, look at that. That is a beautiful, beautiful design. And I gotta put 64 of those on here. Love it. All right. I do appreciate when Lego goes out there and does something new. It doesn't just stick to the same. Don't get me wrong, I understand why Lego does it, because it's obviously more cost effective to reuse pieces that already exist in their inventory. However, when you are talking about a set as specific as Lord of the Rings, it just makes sense that you would have some specialized pieces. You know, it's just very difficult to. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure it can be done. You can create a completely obvious is the only word that's coming to my smushy brain right now, but you could create a set that looks like Rivendell without going out and making new pieces. I'm sure it's doable, but it just brings something to the table. Peeps, it brings something to the table when you get these custom pieces that are specific to your genre. It'd be like trying to build a Batman set without the bat symbol anywhere. It'd just be, you could do it. There's nothing saying you can't do it. You could obviously make pieces look like a bat symbol. You know, take a bunch of pieces, put them together until it comes out looking like a Batman symbol. But Batman without the bat symbol, it's just weird. It's well, it's Bruce Wayne. Or is it? We're gonna keep this train trugging along. I can't wait to throw 64 of these plates on here. Let's get it going. Also, if they had done this design with 64 stickers, I think you'd have some very upset Lego AFOLs. I was just a little bit redundant because I said Lego A-Falls and the L stands for Lego, but peeps, it's like ATM machine. You know what I mean. Maps of Middle Earth. Gotta love the elves, always working on something. Damn, peeps, it's looking great. That floor is amazing. It's at 64 of those pieces. I'm not sure that was 60. It may be more in the next bag or something. Or I mean, I'm not a mathematician by any means, but man, it looks great. Look at all the little candles, the maps of Middle Earth. It's looking good. I'm liking it. Another little alcove or whatever this is called. Little bridge section, some plants coming out of there. Can't wait to see the 3 areas of Rivendell all come together to form the whole thing. But man, I like it. I think these are supposed to be little inkwells. I'm kind of disappointed because in the first section for Bilbo they had the inkwell with the little feather coming out of it. Maybe it'll come in another section. We'll see. It's looking great, peeps. Peeps! Thank you for coming. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. If you are, thank you so much. It's such a blessing. I love it. Please let me know in the comments what you guys think. I'm still working on these angles, so I don't know. Sometimes I think that just the top-down angle looks good, and then other times it frustrates me, and then sometimes I like the split screen look, and somebody, I had for a while I was doing this, and somebody said they didn't like this view as much because it kind of can cut off the view. So I don't know. I'm still toying around with it. Let me know in the comments again what you guys think, and hell, maybe we'll come up with a consensus one of these days, or maybe I'll just keep changing it. Who knows? It has been fun, peeps, and happy you guys came out today. I know it's not live. I talk like I'm live, and I'm not. I'm so strange. But, that's what makes MC MC. So, peeps, I will see you on the next one, and we will... Let's see, there's only 3 bags left to this section, but there's a lot more bags to go to this book, so... We got a lot of work to do, peeps, and I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. I'll see you next time. Until then, holla!